We ask one simple, very simple thing, all of us in unison, the compliance with international law. It's not charity, it's an obligation. There are never sanctions on Israel. Judicial processes are either ignored or circumvented, and trade continues, and diplomatic ties remain intact. Member states seem to be paralyzed, awestruck, many of them still normalizing the occupation.
One of the striking features of the last 14 months is how Israel has used counterterrorism rhetoric to justify exceptional, extreme violence against Palestinians, accompanied by a chronic dehumanization of the Palestinian people, which of course allows them to be killed in large numbers at the political level and also through the legal measures that Israel has taken. This last campaign in Gaza is unprecedented in the history of warfare in recent years. It's not just that there have been extreme violations which have been well documented. So we all, over the past 14 months, have seen deliberate attacks on civilians, indiscriminate attacks, disproportionate attacks, starvation, denial of humanitarian relief, suppression of NGOs and UNRWA as terrorists, a complete lack of credible accountability through the Israeli military and civilian justice system. Israel has enabled this violence by taking very extreme, exceptional interpretations of international humanitarian law to impose a kind of cloak of legality on what they're doing. So they've expanded the definition of what is a military objective. They've expanded the category of people they call fighters who can be attacked. They impose very large numbers on the civilian casualty counts that they tolerate in targeting. Much of this has gone unchallenged by the states that matter and that can have a real influence to change Israel's behavior on the ground.
It's time to end the double standards. International justice exists or it does not. We can't abide justice for people from some states and the protection of the law for some people, with impunity for people from other states and an abandonment of the resulting victims.
We have, all of us, a moral responsibility. One of the ways that we have to pressure upon governments to respect their legal obligations is by demonstrating our willingness to defend human rights and be against injustices.